Yo, what's good with y'all niggas and gals? Uh, this video could be a little quick one. I did a last video. I did a previous video, but I had to clear up some storage. So whenever I post that, it might be a little like iffy, cause yeah. But it's a new video. Let's stay on topic. Now this video, I want to talk to everybody. This video for everybody, and it's something we all need to avoid. Now, everybody lives life, right? You live life, I live life, all of us live life. And we live amongst people. Now, some people may argue that some people aren't people. Some people are demons. I never been scared to say nothing, brother. And I think I said this before. You need to be careful who you give your energy to. You need to be careful who energy you surround yourself with. And you need to be even more careful with people that you share energy with. Be careful of the energy that you surround yourself with, the energy you allow, and the energy you share. And to talk on a deeper level of what this video mainly would be about, be careful of succubus and incubus. Now, if you don't know what these things are, it's basically a female and male demon that literally only purpose is to take away energy from you. And they do it through sexual acts. So you know you might get a little body on your roster who give you the craziest head of your life, but after every time you bust, it's almost like you don't know what to do with your life. And I know the feeling because I've been there too. And it's probably the same thing with women. Like, y'all let's do some stupid shit for niggas who give y'all some dick. And as far as you know, that the dick you getting is the same reason you in the same position you in. These people don't uplift you, motivate you, or inspire you to be anything better. And the only thing you get out of that is dick, or pussy, or head, or whatever it is you get. And it ain't even worth it. Because you draining yourself of all your ambitions, all your dreams, all your life for pleasure that only lasts, what? For us niggas, it only after 5 seconds, nigga, that's it. Once you bust your nut, it's only like 3 seconds and down it's like nothing. And I think for women, it's longer. It's like 2-3 minutes. I know women orgasm is stronger and longer than what us men experience. I know that. What I trying to tell you is, I want you to ask yourself, you think it's worth it? All the stress, all the money, everything, you losing out on so much. And I want you to answer. And I want you to be serious with yourself. You think it's worth it? You think losing all that money, all that energy, all your ambitions, all your goals, all your friends, all your family for some dick or pussy, do you think that it's worth it? And when you get the conclusion that I know you could get it, ain't worth it, so why do you keep entertaining it? Look, there's only so much people could do for you. It's to a point you have to do it yourself. You already know what you have to do. This video don't even have to mainly be about that. You know what you have to do in general. You know you have to work out. You know you have to cut off that addiction. You know you have to cut off these people. Why don't you? What's holding you back from doing what you have to do, doing what you need to do? What's holding you back? What's holding you back? Your ego. Part of you saying you want to cut off this girl, but then a part of you saying no, I want to keep around just in case in the future. Part of you saying, oh, I could quit this addiction tomorrow. And part of you want to quit it now. Why you trying to do stuff later? Do it now. Why you trying to cut people off later? Cut them off now. If you could cut them off, you might as well do it now. All you doing is allowing your ego to make excuses to keep these things around longer. And the longer they around, the more it could damage and hurt you. The longer you keep that nigga around, that's only the more you get drink. You gotta get away from that nigga, and you gotta get away from that gal. But at the same time, you have to want it. You can't allow people to want something more than you. And I feel like there's something I talk about so much, where it's almost like your hater sees more in you than you see in yourself. The things people hate on you for is literally the things that you gotta add. You know what I mean? They could call you ugly, that means you pretty. If somebody call you ugly, that means you pretty. If somebody call you ugly or to hate, that means you pretty. Let me rephrase. If somebody call you ugly or to hate, that means you pretty. And to be honest, what even is ugly and what is pretty? Who defines what is ugly and who defines what is pretty? Who and whoever that person is, who gave them that power? Because who gave them that power? What you believe in? You believe in God? You believe in the universe just being itself? You believe in spirituality? What you believe in? Because no matter what you believe in, nobody could define who was ugly and who was pretty. If you believe in God, God believes everybody's equal. So every woman is pretty and beautiful to him, and every man is handsome to him. That's just him, her, I don't know. We don't know what God is. We need to stop acting like we do. But who defines that? These stuff, babe, when you think about these stuff on a deeper level, you realize a lot of stuff don't matter. If that nigga say you ugly and that girl say you ugly, does that mean you ugly? For a long time, I always thought, this is how I define ugly and pretty. There's no such thing as ugly and pretty, but if, let's say, 10,000 people in the world think I'm ugly, or they think I'm handsome, and everybody else thinks the opposite, right? That's how I defined it. Like, if one person think you ugly and everybody else think you look good, why are you worrying about that one person? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's somebody for everybody. Just because one girl call you ugly don't mean the other girl could call you ugly. We always look at these couples online, right? Because I know y'all niggas into this internet shit. All y'all do is wake up, phone, work, phone, everything you need the phone. You got a phone to the bathroom. That's why I say a lot of y'all can't survive without this shit, but y'all really can't, but it's almost like you're dead mentally. You can't think for yourself. You can't do nothing. Everything you need in life, you resort to this phone. You can't operate without this. You know what I mean? And that's why you're the way you are now. Because you constantly go on YouTube, you constantly go on Google looking for things to better yourself. You already know what you have to do, brother, sister, whoever you is, you already know what you have to do. Why are you stopping yourself from doing that? Stop stopping yourself. Become comfortable being uncomfortable. You are too comfortable, and that's why you're uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying to you right now, right? I don't think you understand. For real. You don't understand. And if you do understand, you aren't doing anything about it. You need to act on your understanding. It's no point of learning knowledge if you don't apply that knowledge to your life or in general. What's the point of going on YouTube and watching these guys talk to women and learning game if you won't talk to a woman yourself? What's the point of these people telling you how to stop beating your meat if you want to stop? All it takes is for you to stop. You want to stop smoking. You want to stop drinking. Stop. Whatever weed you got, throw it away. Whatever liquor you got, throw it away. If you so serious, just throw it away now. You don't got to start late. Start now. You could start now. Ain't nothing stopping you from starting now. Ain't nothing stopping you from cutting that nigga off. Ain't nothing stopping you from cutting that guy. Ain't nothing stopping you but you. You is your problem. You is the problem. And until you address that, nigga, you're not gonna change with your life, man. You too fixated on worrying about other people. Why you worrying about what that nigga think about you? Like, people think a lot of shit about me. People will say, where? People will say, I don't get bitches. People will say all that. Wait, let me show you something, man. If a nigga say, I don't get gals, and I know I just get gals, why you care what that nigga say? That nigga is below me. When you start elevating, and when you start working on yourself, you can understand what I mean. Certain things you won't understand because you're at a certain level. And that applies with everything. And I ain't gonna say I so like far above y'all, because I'm not above anybody. I just know what level I on in terms of finding myself. And the reason y'all niggas is get old back is because y'all ain't find yourself. Y'all care too much about everything else. You let other people create you. You need to create yourself, nigga. Be yourself, nigga. Find yourself, nigga. You understand what they saying to you? Now you probably asking what this have to do with anything. Nigga, if you was listening, you would understand. Kill that ego in you. You don't need that. What that ego doing for you but holding you back, nigga? Find yourself. Find your true purpose in life. Find what you want to do. Find what it is that makes you happy. In life, you have to be selfish sometimes. And I know that's sad, but that's just, it is what it is. You just have to be selfish. You have to take care of yourself. I have to take care of myself. I gotta go get my hair done. If you need a manicure or pedicure, get it. So what if they think it get you? You ain't doing it for you. You ain't doing it for them. You doing it for you. If you ain't doing something besides anything, any reason but yourself, you ain't doing it for you. If you get in that car and then the first thing that pop up in your head is, oh, how girls can react. I can post this when I get. You ain't doing it for you. When you post that quote on your story, when you post your body on your story, you ain't doing it for you. Don't lie. Don't lie. You doing it for other people. That's your ego. That's your ego. Nah, you can either utilize that ego or you can let that ego kill you. I know which one I choose and which one you choose. And you can let the ego kill you or you can kill the ego. That's the type of world we live in, but it's killed or be killed. Kill or be killed, nigga. Nah, I ain't really want to waste too much more of y'all time. Ain't too much I wanted to say. I just wanted to say this because I didn't want to forget it. I just was thinking, and that's something y'all need to do a lot too. Just for a moment in your life, just separate yourself from all the noise, all the chaos. Just separate yourself. Find a silent, secluded area and just think. Just let your thoughts become visual. Some people just call this meditating. I like to call it embracing silence. Same thing. You don't have to meditate though. I just want you for a second. Separate yourself from this phone. Separate yourself from that TV. Separate yourself from friends, family, everybody. Just take a moment to kick it with yourself. As much effort as you put into trying to socialize with everybody, socialize with yourself. Learn yourself. You think you know yourself, nigga. You don't even know yourself. You don't even know yourself on a deeper level. You don't know why you are the way you are. You need to address those traumas. You need to address that ego. You need to address what's hurting you. Take a moment in silence and let those thoughts become visual, nigga. Learn yourself. Love yourself, babe. Take care of yourself, babe. And you really have to take this seriously, but don't just listen and don't act on it, babe. Because if that's what you could do, you might as well don't even watch these videos. You might as well don't watch no motivational video, no inspirational video. You might as well cut all that shit off. What's the point of you watching them things if you won't go fucking apply it to yourself? If you won't go utilize it for yourself? Damn, I got a little cut. But I ain't got much else to talk about. I talk about everything I need to talk about. Get away from that succubus. Get away from that incubus that only draining you for your energy. That's literally their sole purpose. Drain you of your energy and keep you on that level. That's why people hate. Haters literally try to drag you down from a higher level. Y'all ever watch movies where they'd have like a scene where people trying to get out of a pit of hell and then you just have the other people dragging them down? That's haters. They can't get out, so they keeping you in. That's all it is. They can't get out, so they can keep you in. You don't realize it, but I know certain teens hurt. The uncomfortable teens is usually the teens that give you a comfortable life. You being comfortable, if you're comfortable right now, that means you could live an uncomfortable life. Being comfortable means you're living uncomfortably. You have to live uncomfortable to live comfortable. And you know what I mean more than I know. Because you have to apply that to your life. Don't apply it to me. I don't know what you need. But the uncomfortable thing that you don't want to do, you should do it. That book you don't want to read, that you find it boring, you could learn a lot from that book. And I ain't gonna tell you read that book if you want to fucking apply it. Just because you learn something, if you don't apply it, it just could go away. Start cutting friends off, start cutting family off if you have to. It sucks, but bro, if your family in hell, you going in hell with them? No, not me. If you cut a nut, that's on you, bro. It ain't gonna be me. I know where I trying to go. Like I said, you gotta be selfish. And you gotta accept them. Do you care? You get dead for them? You think they just get dead for you? I want you to ask a question. You going in hell for your family? I love my family very much. But you going in hell for your family? You could live a life of poverty for your family. You could live an unhappy life for your family. Is that serious? Is that deep? That title, that means that much to you? I love my family, but at the same time, I want to be happy. If you want happy, you need to figure out what you got going on. I can't help you. I can't help you any more than I could help myself. I helping myself to the max. You need to start applying some help to yourself. If you're looking for other people for help, that means you ain't helping yourself, babe. I don't look to nobody for no help, babe. If I gotta crash alone, I could crash alone, babe. But I guess not everybody thinks that high. People just think about themselves. People don't think about others. I thinking about you. I really want you to know I thinking about you. But at the same time, it's to a point I can't help you no more. It's only so much I could do. And the same thing I doing for you, I trying to do for my family and stuff. But the problem is, if you don't want to help yourself, ain't nothing gonna happen with your life. Ain't nobody could pitch you where you want to be, but. And I ain't the first nigga to say this shit, but it's so much other videos you probably watch where niggas say this shit, but why you still? Dog, I ain't gonna lie, that's it for me. Y'all niggas know what y'all have to do. That's the title of the video. You know what you have to do, so start doing it, but start now. Not later, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Now. Now. That being said, but peace.